I do not know what Ryu is, but oop, looks like we're off.
That we are. And we have gold, a cursed belt, and as I said, this will be a gold chest up here, as our runners can just go straight up to this door and open it without a key.
Uh-oh. Starting in swamp.
And with only 12 HP, although they will get at least these chests, which contain a torch, an herb, Erdrick's, was that token or sword?
That was the token, and there's also gold, which means if this swamp isn't too brutal, you could conceivably do a level 1 gold grind.
Yes, it looks like nobody's gone for it so far. RyuSeishin and brisulph going to check downstairs. To find the harp trade-in.
And it looks like Alan is actually doing a little bit of stockpiling right now. And if that town is not Hawksness, he should be able to do it. He's got the herbs as well. So kind of a nice savvy move from Alan here.
Yes, and it turns out to be Breckenary. And in Breckenary we have Copper Sword and Half Plate's going to be the best buy.
Yeah, and looks like Alan's stocking up a little too heavy on things for what's in Breckenary, but
well, he doesn't know, so
yeah. But starting out with Half Plate and a Copper Sword is certainly better than nothing.
Yeah, Alan's going to be a little disappointed when he sees Breckenary and then only sees the 2 pieces of gear costing 1,180 gold total, which you got out of the throne, so a little bit of a waste, but I'm sure he can make up for it. And it looks like everybody's heading straight for that Breckenary, gonna take care of some early shopping. And then they're gonna try to fight some stuff, although we have already seen the magician unleash the baby breath onto brisulph, taking him out early.
No, not too much on the other side of the swamp here. So lonely desert with some skeletons in there.
We're gonna give it a go though, getting taken down to 1 health. And just gets blasted by a Hurtmore. Back to Tantagel with you, sir.
Yeah, and Alan getting rolled by the scorpion.
And betastrep up to level 2 already with 21 power and 13 health.
Well, that's what you need to really kick the seed off, especially because with this particular rule set and the vanilla spells, you're not going to get you're not going to get hurt more at all most of the time.
Yes, with the vanilla spell levels, you do not get hurt more until level 19, and this is going to be another level for beta, getting 4, 4, 3, 3, and the spell of heal. And wasting absolutely no time picking his new acquisition to use to explore and find another town.
Alright, there could be some good stuff in here.
There could be some good stuff on this level.
6-2, 4-2, and a new spell. Not too bad.
And we all know that new spell is going to be hurt.
Yeah, especially nice in the randomizer. The buffs. Ooh, there's Erdrick's armor. But the buffs to hurt, definitely nice to have early on.
Yes, also ensures you'll have some offensive power and finds the small shield. And the DWR is going to try this cave out, which looks to be Swamp North.
Rogue Scorpions with hurt, and that's going to be just enough since he had trudged through some swamp earlier.
Meanwhile,
Beta is going to find another.
Yeah, Beta getting some good exploration, and meanwhile, RyuSeishin, the first one in the Brecken area, I believe, still hasn't gotten off the ground. And that is a big kill for Betastrep, as brisulph has actually found Hoxinus. While Beta gets 10 more agility, 10 more health, and the town of Garinham. Going to be able to check those 3 chests right away and see what's underneath, as there is big silver.
Yeah, so gold in the with gold in the treasury, you can do a gold grind for that. Probably do it a little bit later when your HP is a little higher, because you got to carry that cash all the way. But Silver Shield helps out a ton.
He's found Stones of Sunlight. Also a good idea to take the wings here, as you will not get return until much late.
Gonna leave the torch behind, though. Feels pretty confident in his ability to bonk through things.
And we have the jerk. And another town! Jeez, Beta's just finding it all. Except this is Rimbledar, which, with the no key flags, it's good for this one chest and a shop, as brisulph gets taken out by the journalist.
Yeah, a little bit less exciting. So, Alan's got his half plate. Ryu's got his half plate. So,
yeah, Ryu finally able to get off the ground. Uh-oh.
Oh, no fun allowed.
Yeah, you know all the fun you're having getting all this exploration and finding all these towns. Betastrep going to take a look under Tantagel, going to find the Staff of Rain Cave. Meanwhile, brisulph has managed to find brisulph and RyuSeishin finding their way to Cold to get their Erdrick's armor.
Yeah, that's going to be incredibly important, especially with the only the heal spell for basically the entire game. The faster you get the armor, the better off you are.
Yeah, it looks like brisulph and RyuSeishin. brisulph has RyuSeishin. Looks like he's gonna kind of equalize the exploration, but in the meanwhile, Betastrep taking up another level. And then finding out the skeleton has hurt more, but with that protection from Erdrick's armor, going to survive it and take it down.
And looks like Betastrep wants another level. Just gonna keep boxing with these skeletons here.
Meanwhile, DWR getting blasted by a poltergeist with Hurtmore. Plenty of Hurtmore in this seed. So that Erdrick's armor really paying off with the Hurtmore resistance.
Yeah, it's pretty critical to find that. And Alan is just unfortunately not heading in the correct direction.
Yeah, sadly has not taken that right at Albuquerque in order to find all the towns. And this is going to do it and get level 7. Which means that Betastrep is the first runner to find the sleep spell. As brisulph finds the fun police south of all the towns and is kicked back to Tangible.
Yeah, that desert seems like some kind of Mad Max wasteland there. You got the armored knights and the fun police. And I think Beta is on the other continent now, right?
I believe so. He went through that swamp cave. You are correct, Eternal Newbie. All that is out there is Caitlin. And we have a Sharlock sighting for Betastrep. And another cave, we're going to find that out here in a moment.
Yeah, as soon as he brushes these boneheads aside, it's a bonus cave.
What is our bonus for today? Bonus gold.
Yeah, just a gift card for Chili's. But he's gonna crit a metal slime though, and oh gosh, 255 in fast levels is pretty ridiculous.
Yep, instantly going to gain that level and find another one.
Wow, this is actually a huge swing if you can pull this off. Looks like they have weak fire breath though.
They're fighting back. This metal slime wants it, never mind. Betastrep flexing that sleep against this magic wyvern to get away. And RyuSeishin may be going to peek at the spiked hall here.
It's always good to get the knowledge of that. Oh, that's a nice friendly grind spot there.
Ooh, especially if it has the stop spell. Meanwhile, brisulph is actually in Mountain Cave. Didn't quite see what was in that first chest. And RyuSeishin takes an axe to the face for 30 and is dead.
Well, as soon as the exploration is done, the leveling is going to be pretty trivial, I would say. But Still looking for Erdrick's sword, so brisulph's got a pretty good shot of finding it in here. Could always be in short Sharlock as well, but
Yeah, still plenty of chests to find first.
which reminds me, have we seen a silver, or excuse me, a flame sword or a broadsword for sale?
I do not know. And Betastrep has found Garen's grave, so we're going to get plenty of information right now.
Oh, there's the silver harp.
Yes, so with the Staff Cave and the Jerk Gnome, we actually have Sharlock access already. And Betastrep's going to take it all the way down.
Ooh, Druid Lords with sleep. Wonder what the follow-up is. Just a light punch.
brisulph finding an herb and more money in the mountain cave. And Betastrep going to level 9 off the Droll Magi. Getting a fairly adequate level and is going to pick up the Radiant spell at level 9. Meanwhile, RyuSeishin is about to die to Demon Knights with Sleep and Baby Breath.
They're annoying enough when they dodge like crazy, but they don't need to put you to sleep too. What's in this chest that Beta finds?
Death necklace.
So far, I've been pretty impressed with how deep of a dive Beta's been pulling off here with 0 MP.
Yeah, just able to get away from everything. The agility gains have been pretty good so far, so that helps out. And brisulph just finding the herb in Mountain Cave, nothing there.
Werewolves with stop spells, so that's not too bad if they show up in Sherlock.
Bishop making his way down to the Vanilla Harp location, going to have to deal with this knight first.
Alright, Ryu making it to level 8, and Brian just making it out of the mountain cave. No outside yet, so long walk back out.
Meanwhile, TheAlanHeffley goes up to a hand axe as Betastrep just finds gold, so looking very likely that Sharlock will have our sword today.
Yeah, and if Beta decides to go for a quick treasury dive, this could be a very, very big swing.
And it looks like our bottom runners are setting up the gold grind.
Yeah, with a silver shield on the table, there's no reason not to grab this. He finds the sword Magidrak, though.
Yeah, not quite Erdrick's sword, but now we have double the money printing.
This is a vast counterfeiting operation here.
brisulph prints to almost 17k, so I'm suspecting we did find a broadsword at some point, as Ryu gets sent to the wreck den. Goes to sleep, wakes up intangible, costs half your gold.
So Beta is gonna carry around, it looks like, enough for the flame sword. It's an interesting gamble. Hasn't found Cantland yet, but if he runs across it, that's... Oh, stops at 24. Interesting. Yeah, it should be about enough.
Looks like it'd be just enough, and as brisulph's trying to cart this money over and running into a skeleton.
Question in chat: is this a 4-man showdown? Yes, it is. I believe the scoring goes 5-3-2-1.
You are correct. All of the races you're going to see until the very end, everybody you see is racing against each other, as Betastrep also going to go ahead and cash in this harp for the Staff of Rain.
Just with the glitch, you had to make sure instead of a Staff of Rain, there's just a torch. You got ripped off by an old man.
Commence staff printing. Okay, brisulph going back to Garenham, which had the silver shield.
Yeah, and Beta's headed the same way.
Sees the hand axe, doesn't even bother. Meanwhile, RyuSeishin has found the mountain cave, and I believe TheAlanHeffley may also be on the second continent. And there it was, broadsword in Rimeldar.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice bump in offensive power. Not quite enough to crack through that armored knight, but
yeah, that is also a very big shield that AK-47 is carrying.
I mean, his is gold. Mine's only silver.
And Beta has the rainbow drop at a mere 22 minutes in.
Yeah, so I am curious when he is going to decide to do a treasury dive.
Okay, I think I saw about mid-50s for the stats on Betastrep at the moment. As far as the strength and agility is concerned. So yeah, the question now is just, where do you grind?
The Axe Knights in Hawksness are real nice for that, but I don't think Betastrep has even seen Hawksness.
Yeah, I think only RyuSeishin has even checked that spike tile, so the only one with that information, as Ryu is about to print some money as well. Meanwhile, TheAlanHeffley also finding the mountain cave, going to find the bad news that there's really nothing in there.
Look at how happy that slime is to be committing a felony.
It looks like Betastrep's about to take a look at this spike tile, going to really like this stop spell Axe Knight.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge find.
Has to get there first, though. Although it looks like this knight is defense broken, so not going to have too much difficulty with it.
Yeah, these first few levels, he's not even gonna check. I guess the next level is coming up fairly soon, so
Next level is at 1,000 experience.
oh boy.
Yeah, that might be a bit more difficult.
Oh, manages to run away though.
Meanwhile, Ryu falling asleep with a bunch of money, and now Betastrep checks, and yep.
Yeah, this is off to the races now. Stop spell Axe Knights. Pretty much as free as it gets. Although, he just got hit for exactly half his HP though, so that's a little scary.
Actually trying to use hurt strats, but not connecting, and falls.
Yeah, the strength just not quite there at 9, but we'll keep that in mind for future reference though, for sure.
Meanwhile, RyuSeishin actually using Cole's item shop to stock up on wings. Cole's item shop being much easier to access when you don't need keys because you can just take the shortcut through the door. And don't look now, but TheAlanHeffley is actually caught up on experience.
Yeah,
as is brisulph, as brisulph's actually our experience leader, about to pick up level 10 here.
Yeah, Alan picked up a hand axe and has just been kind of going to town on these mid-level monsters in the cave.
And that is an impressive level 10. As here come Betastrep, just gonna go for it. And here's Short Charlock in play, straight to the bottom floor. If he can just make it here, he will be able to. If he can make it there, he will more than likely find Erdrick's sword.
But nope, the security guard's hard at work outside the treasury. And now Alan is level 10.
Yeah, about to pick up that nice level up. And at level 10 comes Stop Spell. Meanwhile, RyuSeishin not quite having a good time with some of these monsters, has fallen behind a bit here in experience, only at nearly 800, but who knows, we still got plenty of grinding left as... Yeah, brisulph and TheAlanHeffley neck and neck in experience. 1144 for both.
Yeah, Alan has found some really, really nice monsters. The Droll Magi's, the Druid Lords, the Wolf Lords, and the Rogue Scorpions are all very, very nice when you have a decent amount of strength, but you don't really quite feel comfortable fighting the Green Dragons and the Axe Knights yet.
Although, something a bit interesting, TheAlanHeffley not going for the gold grind here. And now brisulph has found the Axe Knight. And brisulph has that strength gain at level 10. This Axe Knight is going to fall fast.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape, except for the MP total, but it won't take him very long to get back here. As far as Alan goes, he still needs to dive the grave, so it won't be so bad for him.
Yeah, betastrep the only one to go into the grave as, wow, 18 agility on level 11. Unfortunately, brisulph then gets chopped down. Axe Knight not playing nice that time.
It is interesting, though, that you can grind a fair amount of levels to make the exploration a lot easier earlier than you normally would, just knowing that you have to go to 17 to get heal more. So, I mean, stop at 15 is going to make clearing out a lot of the overworld that much easier for you.
Meanwhile, RyuSeishin catching up to level 10 as the other runners are at 11, finally getting that big strength gain. And here's a stop spare werewolf for betastrep to get some experience off of.
And there's the stats for the metal slime.
Yeah, trading in its hurt for some flamethrowers. Oh, here's an enemy now. The wizard is defense broken by betastrep. And Ryu's exploration is cut short by the fun police. Yeah, those stats are really shaping up pretty nicely. 72 strength, 77 agility.
Yeah, the strength and the HP not quite there yet, but I mean, this certainly supports Bry's decision to continue the level grind here. And given this is very fast XP, these levels are going to be coming very fast, as it doesn't really get much better than a stop spell Axe Knight for leveling. betastrep into the mountain cave and is not going to find anything of value. But yeah, at level 12, that is a heck of an agility bump for Bry there, and it's just going to make getting these levels that much easier. Not even going to try to fight the Armored Knight. Just, I got my track shoes on. I'll see you later. Alan has been doing a pretty good job keeping up while exploring. He's recognizing the right monsters to take out as he goes along the way. Question.
Sorry for the AFK.
Yeah, no worries. Question in chat: how does no one have Erdrick's sword? It's in Sharlock, and Sharlock has Fun Police, so it's Sharlock is also on the second island.
In the meantime, TheAlanHeffley has found Garen's grave.
Alright, well, this is gonna pay off pretty handsomely. But Alan, being a newer player, pausing for a bit there, probably pulling open a map. But
in the meantime, RyuSeishin not having any luck with that Armor Knight going down. In the meantime, this metal slime is giving Beta the business.
Oh God, Beta could die to this metal slime.
Oh, but he gets him on 2 health.
Wow. I think he started that fight with like 60 health too. Holy cow.
He had to earn that 255 experience. In the meantime, brisulph actually defense breaking Green Dragon, so this is another good source of experience.
And Beta's going to take another run at the treasury here.
Yeah, so Pyramid round 2, I guess, if he can get away from this red dragon. Okay, chat. Where do you think this sword is at? I'm right. Dragon Scale.
Let's go with vanilla, just to make...
Oh, we've got a fighter's ring in the bottom middle. So he's at least getting 2 attack power out of this ordeal. Gold. Gold. Erdrick's sword right at the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, there it is. And Beta is definitely enjoying the increased attack power. I'm curious to see who the who's on the spike tile in Charlock.
Yeah, it looks like Beta's going to try and make a run there as the Armor Knight shows up.
This might be the end of the run.
I don't know, he's putting some good hits into it. He might take him down. Oh yeah, he's got him for level 13.
Oh, nice. Big agility at 12. Translates into big defense.
In the meantime, again, RyuSeishin falling to the fun police.
Alright, so brisulph with let's see the experience difference here. Yeah, with about a 500 experience lead, but Beta has the sword and is hanging out in the right place.
Although betastrep dies there, but that's not that big of a deal. brisulph has the harp now. Going to have to take a little bit of time to go trade in the harp and then the 3 key items to get the drop. So that's going to be a little bit of time that Beta can go over here and kick this Axonite around a bit with. As, once again, RyuSeishin is just not having any fun.
There's something interesting about this flag set as well is how late you end up getting repel and the fact that you don't need keys to buy the fairy water. So sometimes
as brisulph goes up to 14, not that good of a level. And Alan just continues with his felony. Going to finally pick up a silver shield as Beta is just going to go straight to this Axonite and he's about to just gain a bunch of experience. Board 5555 is 8,000 experience is the goal. That will be level 17, that will be heal more, and depending on the sets, that may be a walk up to the Dragon Lord. And RyuSeishin finally getting in the Garen's Grave and is about to pick up the harp, so everybody equaling out on the key items. It's just going to turn into who can do the better grind now.
Yeah, and Beta with the Erdrick sword definitely has the advantage here. And the fact that the Axonites are throwing stop spell out means there's not going to be any breaks to refill MP. This should be a freight train straight to level 17.
Yeah, not going to have to take too many stops to recover health with heal, which would waste a bunch of time, as TheAlanHeffley has made a mistake. TheAlanHeffley is about 500 gold short of the Silver Shield.
Oh no.
And I do not believe there was gold in Garenham.
Oh, we're about to find out.
No, I believe this other chest was the Stones of Sunlight, so he's going to have to come up with another plan. Maybe take the wings back to Tantagel and... Uh-oh.
Somebody heard that he was carrying cash.
Yeah, those found police investigating his felony money laundering, whatever. Bet he gets away. In the meantime, Betastrep is taking no prisoners all the way up to 4761 already. I believe this may have had gold in it. Oh no, it had an herb, as Betastrep is now level 15 with 555. Aw. And yeah, TheAlanHeffley doing what I was expecting, taking the wings back and pick up that chest one more time, and then he'll have the money. And now Beta is just running away with it.
Yeah, the experience lead just keeps getting wider and wider, and at this point, it's going to be real hard for Bri to catch up.
Meanwhile, TheAlanHeffley's going to have a second go at doing this money transport to Garenham. A rather convenient transport, as well as he can just go ahead and pick up the rainbow drop in there, as... Well, Betastrep takes one step off the tile, finds an armor knight, just gonna kill it anyways. Who wants some of this, Betastrep?
Yeah, level 15 already, and each of these... Every level is just going to make this easier and easier.
Meanwhile, brisulph's looking around the map, not sure what for.
Yeah, and Alan has the rainbow drop now.
So yeah, we're gonna see if he decides to dive into the Sharlock Treasury for the sword, or if he just goes for the grind. In the meanwhile, RyuSeishin finally catching up a bit here, about to go get his staff and then the rainbow drop and enter grind and go mode, as Betastrep is rapidly approaching 16.
And there we go. 2 power, 1 speed, big 20 in hit points, and 10 in MP, though.
Yeah, that will certainly fix those problems. As you can, ooh, MP is very low. The attack power is adequate. The defensive power is certainly adequate. That's defense breaking Stonemen. Health is also pretty nice. Just that MP is a little iffy at the moment, as TheAlanHeffley gets some fun police problems.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of doubles, like a surprising amount of doubles with those, with how high the agility is and the defense power.
And you can see brisulph's strength agility build already 7 points over, despite being a level behind, although I do not believe there's much agility on level 16. And yeah, Lorgan bringing up the point, you might not have the stats to win at 17. If this MP does not come up, you have, I believe that's 8 heal mores.
Yeah, it all depends on if 17 is just a bunch of empty calories.
Yeah, Lorgan, the Sharlock is actually on the second continent. I believe it's not that far away from where you land on the second continent, but it's actually not that far of a trip because Swamp Cave is fairly close to Antital. It's just the Swamp North entrance, so you gotta walk all the way. As RyuSeishin's about to pick up his rainbow drop.
Yeah, it looks like Alan is going axe for axe with these knights here.
But yeah, top racers are very much behind on the experience. brisulph trying to hang in there at 5,300, but you can just see once you get into this grind mode, you just take off as betastrep. And one more attack into this Axe Knight, and it will be level 17. Let's see what these stats are. No MP.
No MP. Another 2 strength.
So this is looking like at least 18.
Yeah, we'll see if he thinks it's doable.
He's declining. He's going to take on some more Axe Knight. Should take about 11 or 12 of these guys to get to the next level. It's only 1,500 and very fast. In the meantime, RyuSeishin making a beeline for Sharlock, going to pick up that Erdrick sword. Just has to find the top chest, and he will have it. And brisulph also going in, so we're going to have a bunch of equalization coming here. Everybody's going to pick up Erdrick's sword if they can survive the fun police.
Who cares about surviving him? Bry's just going to cut right through. Nope, never mind. Oh no. Back to start.
And brisulph is under arrest for trespassing as Ryu manages to pick up the sword and is about to go on to his grind. He already knows of the Axe Knight, so as long as he remembers, he'll be, along with betastrep, grinding it out. And it looks like brisulph's going at it again. And maybe TheAlanHeffley's also going for sword, so looks like sword and go brisulph actually may be looking for... Nope, never mind.
Yeah, now Ryu with the sword is pretty much off to the races too, so this will be a pretty fast ride to 17.
Yeah, gonna take one more Axonite and then pretty much anything else in Hawksness will do it. And brisulph is in the treasury. brisulph standing on the sword gets it. And looks like also going to get the fighter's ring here. And here we go, level 18 for betastrep. What's it got?
3
17
power.
magic.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough.
136 attack power with 10 heal mores, and that double potential should be enough for the win. In the meantime, brisulph getting some vengeance upon the fun police, gonna chop down this red dragon for 255. And yeah, betastrep deciding he's good enough, he's going straight forward. As TheAlanHeffley now raiding the treasury for all of its goodies.
Hey, there's the fairy water. It's going to be interesting to see if Ryu with the sustained grind could overtake Bry's level advantage here, just based on the efficiency of this Axonite fight.
And betastrep actually going to be the first one to show us the spectile, which is a golem. Yeah, our runners have never found the flute, and this golem is delivering those vicious fists to the face.
Yeah, it's a good time to have over 100 defense power when you have to fight a golem.
betastrep wisely using a heal spell to recover, doesn't lose a heal more, and now is about to be declared a fool.
Old B. I am really, really interested to see how many doubles Beta gets here.
In the meantime, brisulph going up to level 16.
Yeah, and he's going to take a punch to the face to go back to start.
And you can see they're actually very high health on the Dragon Lord. As TheAlanHeffley is actually going to give us the Princess Guard, which is also an Axonite. And this is looking like a potential double here.
Well, that's not
Yep,
a bad
going to
find
get
either.
that double. And brisulph is back to the Axonite grind as betastrep just keeps hacking down this Dragon Lord. Going to pick up another double here. Yeah, it looks like about 2,000 experience lead for brisulph over Ryu, and about 1,500 between Ryu and TheAlanHeffley. As betastrep just keeps chopping away, and it shouldn't be too much longer now before the Dragon Lord goes down.
Yeah, gets his third double in there, and just defense power doing work.
Defensive power and health as down goes the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, with it's funny with 2 heal mores left too. Makes you wonder if 17 would have felt super risky, but you might have been able to do it.
And as betastrep heads on up, we have our first winner of the league, as betastrep is done in a time 1 hour 58 seconds.
Yeah, GG to betastrep, the first winner of the first race of the first Dragon Warrior Randomizer League.
I'd say that's a pretty nice group of the first to get there. Going to be happy to get those 5 points. As everybody else is on their Axonite grind.
Yeah, still 3 points on the table, though. Nothing to sneeze at, so definitely worth fighting for. And yeah, looks like brisulph is gonna... Yeah, brisulph looks like the favorite here. Almost to level 17 right now. I will be very curious to see if he decides that 18 is necessary as well.
I think brisulph maybe won't do it because the health, not going to have as much health as betastrep. As here's the level off a normal knight. And yeah, he doesn't even check stats, he's going straight back to it.
Well, guys, I won the race.
That he did.
Thank you for the follow.
Question in chat, what flags? You can see them, the flags listed between RyuSeishin and
I'm going to be
AlanHeffley's
pulling up
name
Randomania
on
to
the
see
stream
if
there.
they want to talk to me or not.
But it is classic mode.
Yeah, DWR. I believe the name for it on the randomizer is keys not necessary or something like that. Keys not required, but and we have betastrep in the Randomania chat. I believe Bobski said best, you just got that early exploration, and that just kind of snowballed into victory for you. as brisulph is about to pick up his level 18 and will likely be going hunting Dragon Lord.
Yeah, and that's certainly gonna be enough. Ryu just a little bit too far behind to catch up there. Would have been interesting to see him give it a try at 17. But,
Okay, yeah, Lorgan bringing it up. Did you ever consider 17 as maybe going for it? Or did you just not feel the MP was there? And here comes RyuSeishin to 16. Going to check the stats. Taking a long look at it. As TheAlanHeffley picks up 16. Yeah, you don't have heal more. Go get 17. And
Yeah.
RyuSeishin also taking it to 18.
I think, and that seems to be the consensus among all of the runners. It seems like it would be doable if you got a lot of doubles, but all it takes is Dragon Lord to just keep spamming Fire Breath, and that's gonna ruin your chances real quick.
That or just high rolls on the normal attacks, as there you see the 5 points for betastrep. And TheAlanHeffley, suffering another setback, takes a step off, and the Fun Police come after him for about 50 million murders. Haul him back to Tantagel. Speaking of, brisulph having a little trouble with the Armor Knight, is trying to get away, not having much luck. Down to 4 health and is blocked again. He's dead.
Oof, that is rough. And yeah, he definitely wanted to save those heal mores, but
Yeah, if you're brisulph, now you have to be sweating bullets. You've already seen the dot done, and you just died right in front of the dragon.
yeah, and especially it's a 5-run failure with this agility level too. It's
Yeah, that was very unlucky. With 111 agility, you're favored to run from anything except Dragon Lord 2, so... Bit of Charluck playing a role, but if he can get back there, it shouldn't affect anything. RyuSeishin still has to cut through a few more Axe Knights, and then he's gotta make the trip over. So hopefully nerves just don't get the brisulph and he'll be able to take it home and get 3 points. Although here comes the red dragon with the run blocks. And making it a little bit worse, now brisulph has to kill the golem again, and we never located the fairy flute. I don't think we even saw Cantlin.
No, so it's probably Coordinates Fairy Flute, and Ryu is done with the grind. Gonna go stay at Motel 6 and headed to Charlock after this.
brisulph running right up against it against this golem. It takes it down with three health to spare. And there goes that entire herb stock. So brisulph may be at a slight disadvantage if the Dragon Lord 1 does not play nice. And brisulph is full.
Yep, and immediately here comes the Hurtmore.
Attacks, ooh, high roll for a defense broken DL1.
No ambush on the second fight though, so it should be in pretty good shape, and there immediately gets a double.
Yeah, brisulph manages to get 2 attacks to start anyway, so... HP is about 10 behind, but still plenty of double opportunity with that excellent defense. And there it is, another double. And TheAlanHeffley doing an outside from Swamp Cave at level 17, wondering what his plan's gonna be. brisulph down to 3 heal mores as Ryu gets through the golem. And TheAlanHeffley could be going for it on 17.
Yeah, Bry's gonna get another double here. And, well, in his case, definitely needed that extra heal more.
Yeah, down to 1 heal more, but not even gonna need it. Takes down the Dragon Lord. And soon he will be returning home to collect his 3 points. Right as Ryu starts up against DL1, getting hit with the Hurt Mores, spending his final herb as brisulph officially comes in with a time of 1:13:31.
So get out your GGs for brisulph. Pretty solid performance here in this first league match. So Alan gonna give this a shot at 17. Probably feels the same way as all the other runners, but with the time pressure added, you know, might as well make it a gamble. If it doesn't work out, hey, you get 4th place anyway, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, it may not even matter. I'm not sure Alan's gonna make it to the Dragon Lord before RyuSeishin finishes. Although Ryu down to the final heal more may only have one more attack. Attacks for 9, doesn't do it.
Wow.
Survives the breath.
Fire breath for... Oh,
Doesn't do
God,
it.
wow. Just the succession
Although
of
TheAlanHeffley
low
just had
rolls.
to burn a heal more on this golem, so...
Yeah, I think Alan here is dead in the water, unfortunately. That is a lot to come back from that heal more.
Yeah, going to have to get a lot of doubles to make this work.
Yeah, Alan's just basically gonna have to never see fire breath, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, and he's gonna get ambushed too.
Ambush
Oh, wow.
and fire breath immediately.
Hello, hello.
And we actually have brisulph in the chat.
Dang it, you gotta read what I say in the chat. It's brisulph.
Hey, GG, congratulations on the second place finish.
Yeah, I thought I was doing pretty good, but man, betastrep must have just killed it the whole way. That was impressive.
Yeah, you took an experienced lead early with that early Axonite grind, but you just had the rainbow drop way ahead of everybody else. So.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm glad I thought to go check because of the short Sharlock. I'm like, hey, I should go check those 6 chests instead of trying to find one little Erdrick's tomb, Erdrick's cave, tablet cave.
Yeah, I believe nobody found the tablet cave, nobody found Cantlin, so kind of condensed on what you had to find, as TheAlanHeffley down to one heal more and 1 sleep attempt.
Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I can't recall the last time a seed was that generous, honestly, even with those bad attacks at the start.
So, how did you feel when you got right up to the Dragon Lord, and then the Armor Knight shows up and punch you back to Tantagel?
Well,
after already seeing the betastrep finish.
I was thinking. Well, first of all, if you can see my webcam, I was, you know, showing what I thought of that. But secondly, I was also thinking after I said bad words that I really hope my mic is muted, because I said some really, truly awful things. I was not happy, needless to say.
Thankfully, I don't think you've ever had the audio. So, yeah, nothing came through. And
okay.
we would not have blamed you.
No, but, you know, the one time I've ever been in a tournament and my audio was on, the first time it was turned on, I said bad words, and I've never been on tournament audio since, for anything I've ever been in. So how are the... I was going to ask, since I don't have it open, how are the other two doing right now? Or they must be close.
RyuSeishin's going back after failing to kill the Dragon Lord. TheAlanHeffley tried it on 17, but had to burn a heal more on the Golem, and then just did not have the Dragon Lord luck necessary from that point.
I see. Yeah, I didn't feel I had enough magic points with 8 heal mores, so I felt I had to go to 18.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. Everybody except TheAlanHeffley went to 18, and I think TheAlanHeffley at that point was just gambling.
I mean, I thought about it, but my strength wasn't high enough. That was like, what, 131, I think? I didn't have enough, so I didn't feel like it was the right move.
Yeah, which seemed to be the correct play, just... So your choice, I believe you're the only one with the strength agility build.
As it says in my tournament bio, I'm from the Jackamus Wedge school. He got me into this. I think he and I are probably the only two strength agility runners out there. Pretty much. Although for week 1 settings, I've been practicing on strength hit points. I'm not sure why I went strength agility.
Well, in the end, you didn't lose out too much on having the lower health. Although, one could say the extra agility did not pay off either.
Oh, definitely not. I just like having a bit of extra strength at the start, normally, just in case we get a really bad strength roll. It generally gives a little better.
And here's TheAlanHeffley going outside as he picks up level 18.
Yeah, that magic point gain on 18 was a big relief.
In the meantime, RyuSeishin is kicking that Dragon Lord around, getting another double.
Yeah, I think I got 3 doubles, and once I hit that third one, I knew I was home. I was getting a little worried, but just enough to get there, with 2 probably.
Yeah, the stats were really good for doubles, but RyuSeishin had some luck problems with his first attempt. Not quite sure what happened there, as TheAlanHeffley was going in for his gamble, but I guess the doubles just didn't pan out there, and he got taken down on his first try, the only one to have died on level 18 to the Dragon Lord at the moment.
That's a rough... Well, you said you did have to burn a heal more, and then just not a lot of doubles, I guess.
That was TheAlanHeffley that had to burn the heal more.
Oh, see, he was going early. Okay, right, the one that went 17. Okay. It's looking pretty good, though, for Ryu right now.
Yeah, I'd say a dead Dragon Lord's a pretty good thing. RyuSeishin now returning home, about to go up to the king and complete his seed.
Yep.
And there it is in SRL. RyuSeishin, 3rd place in 122.24. So he will be getting 2 points out of this, and TheAlanHeffley will be getting 1 point.
That was actually a pretty generous seed, I had to say, overall. It's just I had trouble at the start, whereas it looked like betastrep must have just been able to go.
I think the key was betastrep found the grave fairly early, which meant he was able to just focus in on the grind much sooner.
Okay.
And once he got in on that grind, you were actually ahead on experience for a bit, but once Beta got just in that pure grind mode on the Axe Knight, it was over.
Yeah, I did the grind a little early because I was worried about all the Armored Knights and Red Dragons that had been picking me off, so I wanted to have a little more hit points and agility to try to get away from them on the overworld.
That's completely valid.
But yeah, finding the grave as late as I didn't really work out. But still, I'm very happy. My goal was to not finish last in one of the weeks, so I've already accomplished that.
Yeah, TheAlanHeffley looks like prepping up for this golem fight.
So did anyone actually bother? No one found Callan, so no one ever saw the coordinates. I wonder what they were.
We shall never know unless someone goes and posts a scene and somebody else goes and looks through it.
Sounds like a lot of work. I don't think it's worth that.
But yeah, it looks like TheAlanHeffley got through just fine. Uses up the last of his herbs, but...
Well, he shouldn't have done that. An Armored Knight is waiting... Oh my goodness. Oh, he got away. Lucky him.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that secret 4th spike tile right in front of the Dragon Lord.
I really thought I was going to finish 3rd or 4th after that happened. I was absolutely terrified.
In the meantime, we have RyuSeishin. So yeah, we were just discussing brisulph's
Brisulph.
brisulph's bit of negative Char luck with getting sniped with an armor knight right in front of the Dragon Lord. Well, what happened on your first Dragon Lord attempt? We were kind of split between you and TheAlanHeffley making a gamble on 17, and we're kind of surprised when you died. What happened there?
Well, just to start with, the first Dragon Lord was a jerk, didn't want to do nothing but hurt more. Then Dragon Lord 2 back attacked me, and wasn't getting really any low physicals, kept getting the high physical hits. But honestly, I thought I hit 165 on my last attempt, or on my last attack, and so yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and take a look, because I'm confused.
Yeah, the stat tracker popped up. Dragon Lord 2 had 163, so he was definitely on the high side this season. But other than that, I think what you had was you just could not get going early. I think you were behind for quite a bit, and eventually you were able to pick it up and overtake Alan. But I think you just kept running into stuff early. What happened there?
So yeah, I mean, the first continent didn't have really a whole lot to it. So, you know, eventually it became you had to go to the second continent. There were Demon Knights guarding the way, along with Armor Knights guarding the way, just to get to the second continent. Then once you get to the second continent, trying to explore, there's, again, Armor Knights and Red Dragons guarding every step of the way. At least that's what my experience was.
Yeah, plenty of fun. Police says TheAlanHeffley is going to bring it in, officially complete the race, a time of 1:27:16. So a nice little seed for everybody getting in under 90 minutes.
Honestly, I felt like that seed wasn't going to be that long, but that second continent, for me anyways, was huge, and it was a nightmare.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of scary overworld monsters that were being mean on the second continent.
I think it was just in general, we were seeing a lot of baby breath and hurt mores early, which thankfully we got Erdrick's armor very early, but that could have been a bit uglier than it was, I'd say.
And also the fact that we discovered by finding the token in the armory and getting coal so quickly that we didn't really need the overworld spot unless we wanted the fairy flute.
To be fair, that fairy flute could have came in handy there at the end with that boss waiting for us.
Yeah, that is true. But actually, I have to go, so I'll leave this up for the other two for their post-game. I just want to say GG's to everyone. Thank you so much to everyone for getting this race put together so quickly with a couple of us working overnights. That is greatly appreciated.
GG to you too.
And and I also just want to say that this is a pretty good start to the tournament. Hopefully all the seeds are reasonably nice like that for the rest of the week one. Everyone deserves to have an easy week. You heard it here first. Have a good night.
Good night.
See if we can get Alan in for an interview real quick. And we're joined now by Alan. GG.
Hey, how's it going? GG, guys.
Good game to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, you survived week 1. How did it go?
Not as great as I wanted it to. I pretty much fumbled and stumbled through it, but yeah, that's pretty much my inexperience in showing all over the place, especially in the early game. I kind of screwed up that early gold grind, and there was like no turning back from it. I forgot to save. It was just a mess early on.
Yeah, plenty of stuff early on that could take you out easily. Plenty of hurt more baby breath. You're actually the only one to even attempt the Dragon Lord on 17. Was that just a, oh great, people are finishing, I need to go now thing?
That was pretty much, I thought I was ready, and apparently it wasn't because my magic wasn't high enough. I didn't have enough heal mores. Yeah, I was pretty much just waiting to get heal more, and I was gonna go. Because I knew my attack was decent enough, but yeah, my heal mores were just not there.
Yeah, they had to burn one against the golem, and just did not have the good luck against the Dragon Lord with that start. But I was kind of thinking it was a gamble at that point.
Oh yeah, pure and simple. It was definitely a gamble. I knew the competition I was up against, and I wasn't paying attention to IRC if anybody dot done or not, so it's like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna finish this anyway. So yeah, I'll still go out with a blaze of glory.
Oh, still glad that you managed to finish that one out. Any final thoughts on the seed before we wrap things up here?
It's not a bad seed at all, really. Just, you know, me fumbling through it, my inexperience showing through, and yeah, just I'll be more prepared for week 2.
Alright, best of luck to you, Alan. GG.
Thank you.
Alright, and please follow the runners, and if you want to follow the commentators too. Thank you to CyberDart for doing the tracking, Link Force as well, and thank you to Matro for doing the restream. Smash, do you have any final thoughts?
Nothing much, just, yeah, like I said, this was the first wave. We have an entire week of Dragon Warrior League, week 1 coming in, and we have plenty of good races to show off.
Yeah,
I get to have the fun of taking on Mr. Home, so that ought to be a good one.
Yeah, there are definitely some group events, so if you like what you saw, keep Randomania in your follow list. There's plenty more where this came from. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna send you over to Matrick, who is doing 7 Saga Randomizer. Thanks for watching, everybody.